Now, investors started piling into airline stocks in early March, anticipating a recovery that would eventually reach into the travel business. Well, were they right? Is the worst over for airline travel? Ofer Gat, he is the CEO of El Al Israel Airlines operations in North and Central America, and he is our guest now. Ofer, welcome to the program. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
So what is the health of the general airline business right now? Have you seen a recovery?
There is signs of recovery just now. It is not going to be immediate. It's going to be long and painful. All the airlines have already took steps to recover their business in many ways. One, of course, is layoff of employees. The other one is reducing capacity.
Pulling the capacity out of the system so there are just fewer planes available.
That's right. And it means that they rearrange the balance between supply and demand in the market, which is a good thing because everybody is now concentrating on the bottom line, not only just about increasing market share, which they did in the past, and it caused a lot of problem in the industry. Other than that, I think that the travelers are coming back, which is the most significant issue as far as recovery is concerned. And I believe that we'll see step by step a real recovery during 2010 and maybe more profitable airlines towards the end of that year.
Now, in a situation, for example, with El Al, where you have international travel, much of the profit always was in the front of the cabin, right? The first class, the business class cabins, that's where the profit margins were. Have you seen any stabilization there?
Yeah, we did. After a big decline in the traffic, in business traffic, and not only those who are traveling in business and fares, but those who are traveling in coach as well, we have seen a stable traffic. We have seen, for example, a reasonable summer season. And we believe that we have seen the worst of it, and the worst of it is behind us. And now, first, we want to see stable demand and stable prices, and then step by step, we'll see even higher demand and higher prices towards the end of this year and the beginning of next year. It goes for all kinds of travels, and as you know, we took upon ourselves to bring traffic to Israel of any segment, both tourists, pilgrims, and of course business travelers. All of them are customers of ours, and we see the same stabilization in all segments of traffic.
What about promotions, sales? Are you doing it with reduced prices for the seats? Is that the way to actually fill the seats now? Will people just get used to going always on sale? They won't ever pay full price again.
People are getting very quickly used to the different situation in the market. In most cases, we'll sell for much lower prices than we used to do only a year ago. But when times are going to be better, of course, prices will be higher, and people will get used again to decent prices. I think that part of the reduction of prices was because we could afford it, because of lower fuel prices. When we saw peak oil prices last year, we were forced, in a way, to increase prices. Now, when we can afford ourselves to make reduction, we do reductions, and this is one of the incentives that we give to our passengers to come back and to travel.
Talk a little bit about the actual market to Israel. Are you seeing volumes change? What kind of comparisons can you give us for tourist and travel to and from Israel?
There are a few interesting issues about Israel. First, we didn't see the same decline towards Israel as we have seen within the United States or between the United States and Europe. While most of the industry saw a decline of more than 20% during 2008 and 2009 compared to 2007, we have seen a decline of around 12%, which was lighter or smaller than we have seen in other markets. On top of that, I believe that the travel to Israel is characterized with a much more stable intention to travel to Israel because of the segments that are going to Israel again and again. For example, Jewish families, business travelers who have business connection with Israel, and so forth. But again, we see the same phenomenon of lower prices across the board. What we have seen is as I said, a reasonable summer, and this August was even better than last August in terms of number of passengers to Israel. Of course, prices went down substantially.
One of the hallmarks of El Al throughout the industry is its noted security and security procedures. Is that a feature that you highlight for travelers, or is that not a marketing part of the program?
No, this is common knowledge. We do not advertise it, we do not make fuss about it, but any passenger or any even potential passenger knows that El Al is the most secure airline in the world, and we pride ourselves not only about security but about safety as well, meaning the level or quality of maintenance that we are having on our airplanes. So altogether, yes, we think that we are one of the safest airlines in the world.
Any changes in the route structure that we can expect for the fall and the winter travel season?
I believe we are not going to change dramatically during the fall season, but we are actually looking at additional routes within the United States, I mean between the United States and Israel, which we didn't fly for the last few years. And we just opened Sao Paulo to South America as well, which is a very new issue for us.
All right. I want to thank you very much, Ofer Gat, coming in, the head of El Al's North American and Latin American operations. Appreciate you coming and giving us your insight in the world of aviation.